What is up, guys? I am on a run. So, in this video, I'm going to be closing myself when it comes to changing identities. Because when it comes to sales and me trying to get better at sales, is to understand what the person wants. When you think about it, it's a transfer of leadership, it's a transfer of giving them the confidence to make that decision that they've always wanted to hold off and wanting to make but not being able to do it in the first place. So let's do me. Okay, so why am I making these videos in the first place? Because I want to improve on my tonality, because I know if I improve on my tonality, I will hit 10K a month consistently. Okay, so you wanting to hit 10K a month consistently, what are you currently doing right now to hit 10K? So right now, I'm doing part-time physio and doing sales on the side. Okay, how long have you been doing that for? Physio, 10 years. Sales, 1 year. Okay, so since you're looking to, increase your income to 10K a month consistently, like, what's got you, wanting to make more videos to improve on your tonality as opposed to just doing normal sales training? Well, at the moment, I've noticed that I'm not closing enough deals, and it's because that my tonality isn't where it should be. Oh, when you say the tonality isn't where it should be, what do you think it should be? Well, I need to be more confident and have less upwards inflections in sentences and the questions as well. Okay, so at least you've got that insight. You know what you need to be working on, because people there's actually closers in the space that are still stuck and they don't know where they're going. So I'm glad I'm talking to you. So knowing that you're stuck with the tonality, and you're not closing deals, like how's that coming up on your day to day? How's that having an impact on you? Well, I still can't transition out of my physio job. I want to take sales full time, and unfortunately, I can't take that risk if I don't have that volume. Okay, so what does that looking like for you right now? I'm on 2 offers at the moment, and the lead flow has been low, which has affected my ability to do more sales calls. So that's why I am doing these YouTube videos to make sure that I can get better. Okay, at least you're doing something, you're taking action, you're you're not being reactive, you're being preventative, which is something I like to hear. I'm glad you did your research. So what do you feel like's actually gonna happen if you don't improve on your tonality? Well, the thing is I don't get anywhere. I just get stuck at 1.4K. I don't get to 10K, and I just get tired and stuck in my own ways. Well, when you say tired, what do you mean? Well, I'm sacrificing my sleep when it comes to getting more volume. Oh, what's that doing to you, though? Not being able to get that consistent amount of sleep. I'm getting tired, not seeing the results that I want to see. And okay, well, look, you staying up late, I commend you for that, because that shows that you're actually putting in the work. Not many people are willing to sacrifice sleep, knowing that how important sleep is. But for you, it seems like this is a direction that might be something you need to take potentially. Otherwise, potentially quitting a job to put more time to that. Where are you at the moment in terms of having more time and fitting more volume into getting better at sales? Well, here's the thing. I've applied to a couple of places, and at the moment they're like American time zones, so it's looking like I have to give up my sleep in terms of getting the volume, because I can't see myself getting the volume anywhere else. Okay, so knowing that you want to get that volume, if you don't get that volume, what's that going to cost you in terms of potential opportunities and money to be made? Oh yeah, if I don't get that volume, I don't get that practice, and if I don't get that practice and that volume, then I can't get past like even 3K, let alone 10K. And knowing that you can't get that, I mean, what's the consequence of you just staying this kind of level where you're just stuck at 1.4k commissions and just not being able to get as much quantity so you can actually practice and execute? Well, yeah, just stay the same. So why make this change now? Like, why would you keep making more videos? Why not just keep practicing sales and just stay where you were at? Because I just know this is the next progression to where I need to be. It's just to work on content, work on my personal brand, so people can actually see me get better. Because I know a lot of people are in the same situation. They think they know the script. Their confidence goes up because they get the close, and their confidence goes down. They don't know what's going on. But it's most likely the tonality. They don't understand, or they're not self-conscious about that. Okay, so if I was 20k Phil right now talking to you at 1.4k Phil, like, what do you feel like you'd be saying in terms of what you actually need to be doing to get on my level? Well, the thing is, you'd probably be making content. You'd probably be taking a lot more risk in terms of sacrificing your sleep, sacrificing your health, going on the red zone on your health just to make sure you get the volume there. You want he at 20k, that 20k Phil, he's got a reputation, and I don't have that yet, and I want a reputation. And why is that so important? Because once I get that reputation, I know I want to get my sleep back again. It's just right now I can't get my sleep back because I need to work my butt off to get that volume, to know that I can actually get to 10k a month. And let's say you get to 10k a month, you do all this personal branding, you wrap it out, you get really good with your YouTube content, you're consistent. Like, what's the cost with that though? Going to be super tired, going to be super drained. I mean, is that going to affect you personally? I mean, sure. I mean, my girlfriend's going to get mad. I need to put attention into her. But knowing if I can get to 10k before December, that's 3 months. 3 months to 10k. Very doable. Like, I've seen that happen. I mean, why can't I do it? I mean, knowing that other people do it, I mean, and you can't, and you're not there yet. Like, how does that make you feel? Well, it makes me feel that I can push a lot more harder. And if you want to get to my level at 20k, what kind of actions do you feel like you need to be taking to make sure that you can hit that 20k consistently? Well, one, I need to have that conviction to take those risks, to not be scared that I'm going to be sleep deprived for a couple of months because I'll get that back. And that 20k physio, that 20k Phil, will be doing physio, but in his own terms, because he knows that financially he'll get there first before making any strong moves, as he can control his time, his money, as well as, I guess, it's his freedom to do whatever he wants. Okay, so knowing that, like, why not just settle? Why not just settle and go to bed right now? Or why not just settle and, do what you normally do and just, call your girlfriend for an hour, or just be complacent. Dude, I've been complacent for, I want to say I've been complacent. I just haven't been pushing it on the red line for the past 5 months. And that that makes me feel, it doesn't sit well with me. So I need to step it up to another level and ramp things up. Because if I can't wait for an Australian offer. I need to get on an offer and make this work. Well, do you feel like it's now time to make a change then? Well, that's why I'm making this second video, because who else is doing this? Who else is actually showing the start of their entrepreneurial journey and being vulnerable about all the mistakes that they're doing. That's 10 minutes of me yapping. That's 2 reps. 2 reps. That's 2 metaphorical dumbbell lifts. Let's keep going.